Hi there, Emmanuel here, and today we're going to be talking about the IM Academy events. I'm especially going to tell you more about the one that just recently happened, the IM Academy event in Barcelona, which is the 2022 one. And, I'll tell you what I think the events are for, and I'll also answer some of the negativity that people are saying that the events are cults and all this sort of stuff. So we're going to get into all that in a second, and also I'm going to offer you in a moment access to our personal trading group which has 5, 6, 7-figure earners in there that are going to show you our strategy and going to do all of that completely free for a week. And as well as that, as another bonus, you're going to get access to my 10-part free Forex trading course, which I'll give you more details on that in a second. So let's get into this. So the IM Academy have events. They have one a month. And what they're doing now, so they're having one in the US, and then they're having another one in Europe for the people there across the pond. So there's been a few, and the last one I went to was the virtual one that they had during the coronavirus. So nobody could go anywhere. So they had one online, and I really felt the energy of that. I felt the leaders, that these people have reached a level. So when they're talking, you can really feel their energy and you can really learn a lot from them, So I really got a lot out of this virtual one. So I thought when the live one comes around and it's in Europe, I'm going to look to go. They had one in London, which unfortunately I missed, which was the one before this one. And then they had this one here in Barcelona, which was April the 8th, 2022, that I personally got to go to. Yeah. So I want to show you what it was like in that room. I filmed a short little clip that I want you to look at, and then we'll get back and we'll talk more about the event. So have a look at this. You can see for yourself what this room is about, what it looked like in that room. So have a look at this, and I'll see you on the other side. Wow. You see what I mean? The energy was intense in that room. You could feel it. It was palpable. And it just, when the energy's that much and everybody's on the same sort of goal, everybody's kind of in there to improve themselves. They're all kind of thinking the same, and it just really raises you up and it makes you think, yes, I can do this. I thought it was really, really good. Also, the average age in there was, I don't know, 24, 25. So you could see that there's people, there's boys and girls of a certain age that have decided they don't want to follow the system and do the things that their parents and their parents used to do. They want to change things. They want it slightly different to how it was before. So anyway, look, so the events were kind of twofold. They had the education side. So they had the educators that are on the IM Academy. They usually do go lives. And so they were there and they were talking about whatever it was, either Forex or crypto. A lot of the people in there, like I said, 20, 24, 25, 26, their interest is crypto because they know crypto is the way. It's going to be the next wave of trading. That's my own personal opinion, but you can just see the movement towards it. So there was a lot of boys and girls of that age that want to know more about crypto because they know that they can change their lives around with crypto. Do you know what I mean? But then the main part of the events, I think, the main thing that the events are for is for people that are trying to build an MLM business using the IM Academy. So they want to move up the ranks because as you move up the ranks, you make more money. Yeah. And also they want to bring their team along. So they had like an award ceremony for people that have, for each rank that you've moved up. So they start right down from, what was that? The platinum 500. So I started filming from about the platinum 600. Yeah. So what that means, platinum 600 means you've reached a level, it's called P600, where you're now making $600 a month from the IM Academy. Yeah. And then from there, after that, you can go to the platinum 1000. So just imagine this. There were different people from different sections of the country. Yeah. So there were German people. There were people from Portugal. There were people from France and Belgium, people from Nigeria, people from the UK. And when it got to the P1000, I just thought I'd film the amount of people. There were tons and hundreds of boys and girls going up to receive a certificate to now say they're making $1,000 per month. So really, they're almost making the same as most traditional jobs. Do you know? So they could almost get to this point now where they could start thinking about replacing their job with this. Then when you got up to the higher levels and you got up to Chairman 10 now means you're making $10,000 a month. That's $2,500 a week. So now you're not worried about no day job anymore now. Now you're worried about bringing others in and helping them to get to their level, get to their Chairman 10. And of course that's then helping you, because the more you bring in, the more they rank up, that more helps you, and that helps you to rank up as well. So that's kind of what the purpose of the events was. It was to get people in there that had started on this journey, that wanted to learn some education, also that had started on the MLM journey and wanted to rank up. So leaders were bringing their team. So say you're in Germany and you bring your team there because you want the people lower down on your team to feel this energy, to feel this inspiration and think, right, they're going out to go to work, and that will help you because you're brought your team, and then you feel the inspiration as well, and you try to rank up too. You know, I hope that all makes sense, because it's just a great way to kind of get people inspired and get people thinking, yeah, I'm going to work, I'm going to do this. Because you listen to these leaders talk and you see them on the stage and you think, you know, you saw the guy there, you think it's just like me. They're nothing special. They've also had a hard upbringing. Some of them are from very, very poor backgrounds. They just went to work and they have a different mindset. The chains of their mindset have been taken off. You know, that guy that you saw on the video I just showed you, he's what we call a chairman elite. That means he's making $1 million a month. Now, most people, when they hear that, they're just going to be, oh, it's a scam, there's something, you know, because it just doesn't fit with their reality. But when you get around people like that, making these sorts of money with these sorts of different mindsets, it really does pick you up and make you think, I can do this. There's not a God on the stage. It's just a normal person like me that just went to work. You know, that's the bit about how much it helps you with your inspiration. Now, I also want to answer what everybody else says, that, oh, it's all a cult. Everybody gets in this room, they get you all geared up and da-da-da-da, and then they say, listen, buy our stuff, buy our stuff. Now, I can understand that. If I was a complete newbie and I walked in that room and you see the person at the front saying to people, put your lights on, and everybody puts their camera on and puts their light. Put your hand up, they put your hand up. Say hello to the guy next to you, say hello to the guy next to you. Of course you might think, yeah, this is a cult. You know, these little sheep are being told what to do by this leader at the front of the room. But again, it's all about perception, isn't it? I mean, it's like, if people that are from poor countries are now got so inspired that they're now getting to platinum 1000s to chairman 10s, where they're getting $10,000 a month, you know, and they probably come in there from earning very, very little, and now they're earning this. You can say that, you know, the energy in that room helped inspire them. You can look at it any way you want. You can look at it as like, oh yeah, they're all sheep, they're all not doing anything. But then when you look at a 24-year-old boy or girl from Germany or France or whatever, and they're now independently wealthy, you gotta realize, you gotta think to yourself that, hold on, it must be doing something. There must be some people in there that it's actually helping, you know? So it is all a matter of perception. Yeah, you can look at it and say, yeah, it's a cult. It's easy to say that. See, a room full of people all kind of chanting and being told that you can do this, and so getting you into a positive mindset. I call that a positive thing. It made me feel like, yes, I'm going to work. I'm going to really make this happen. Another person could be sitting in that same room and say like, oh, this is all a cult. I'm not putting my hand up. I'm not a sheep, blah, 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 blah. And then they'll go back to the same mindset that, you know, programmed, as far as I'm concerned. You know what I mean? Whereas these people, I think, well, just my own personal opinion, I got that kind of feel like, I can do this. You know, this is just normal people on the stage here. You know. Anyway, listen, I hope that helped. I hope it helped you to kind of feel a little bit what the room was like, and helps you to understand why they have events, why these events help inspire and move you on. You know. Like I was saying earlier, if you do want access to the people that I actually trade with, who will help you in two ways. They'll help you with your trading. If that's all you want to do is learn how to trade, that's fine, because most people, 96% of people in our group, what they want to do is learn how to trade anyway. That's the beauty of it. You get to just learn a skill that could potentially, free you anyway, just the skill alone. But if you also want to learn how to do the MLM side, they can help you with that too. So you've got a double whammy here. You can do either one you want. So if you want to come and trade with us and train with us completely free for next week, then all you got to do, you just click the link below here. Yeah. And then the training starts on Monday, 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, which is 5 p.m. British Standard Time in UK time. And you get completely free access to that. Yeah, links and everything will be below. As well as that, from that link below, you're going to get access to my free 10-part Forex video course. Yeah, and that shows you sort of some of the things you need to be looking at on your Forex charts, and some of the things you need to be avoiding, more importantly, that will get you out of the pit holes, maybe help you lose in trade if you're losing trades at the moment. Anyway, listen, I do hope you got some value from this. If you did, please take a second, just give it a thumbs up. Also share it with anyone else you think might get some value from it as well. And, I'd love to know your thoughts as well. What do you think about these events? Have you been to one yourself? If you have, I'd love to hear from you. What did you think? If you was in Barcelona, I'd love to hear, what you thought of it yourself, or any comments at all. Any comments you have, please don't hesitate. Just leave it in the comments box below. And if you are getting value from this and want to subscribe, the subscribe button will be below. Remember to just also tick on the bell icon, so that you won't miss out anytime I put out a new video. All right, once again, thanks for listening. Till next time, you take care. I'll speak to you soon. All the best. Take care.